Greetings, I'm Paul Friedman, founder of the Marriage Foundation, and the topic is, I think I hate my husband. What should I do? Welcome back, I'm Paul Friedman, and this topic is, I think I hate my husband. What should I do? I'm so glad that you have come, because you need a deeper understanding of yourself, of your husband, and of marriage itself. Because these three components of a marriage are not understood by all of us. And so we get into these situations that are failure situations. You're in a failure situation when you're thinking you hate your husband. You're not going to be okay. He's not going to be okay. Something's got to change. And I'll tell you right now, divorce isn't going to work. It's not going to help you, because all that a divorce is running away from a challenge. And this is not a religious thing or anything, but I believe that challenges that we have in life individually are precious gifts from God to help us learn how to overcome them the right way. I don't know if you pray or not, but if you pray, Lord, teach me not to lie. Teach me not to lie. He's going to make you a lawyer so that you're really challenged. Oh my God, how do I not lie? You see, we get these challenges to learn how to overcome our deficiencies. Now, hatred alone, whoever it's for, and I know you're exaggerating, but still, feeling any kind of intense emotion, and I don't care what the psychologists say, is walking away from our true inner self, who we are. You see, we're not, and this is going to be a little esoteric, but I think it's important for you to hear this, because it's important for you to learn how to get out of this situation. You see, you're not this bag of bones and a pretty face and a sweetness. That's not you. You're inside. You're the soul. You have a body and you have a mind. Now, I know that's extreme thinking, but it's the truth. You're not the body. There's some people who have big problems with their bodies and they have to maybe amputate something. It's not part of them. Well, it is in a way, but it's not who they are. You're not your finger. You're not your arm. You're the soul inside. The same holds true for your mind. Think of your mind as a computer. It's a gift that God has given us so that we can go through life understanding things, evaluating things, measuring things. And then there's this component of the mind called emotions. And hatred is an emotion. We can all agree on that, right? And we could all agree that it's not a good emotion. But where Western psychology and trendy thinking lets us down is that they don't talk about the fact that you are in charge of your emotions. You have this amazing gift called free will and volition. And these two tools, you might say, give you the ability to choose what you're going to think, how you're going to think about it, what kind of emotion you're going to apply to it. And literally, if you're in the deepest sense of hatred at the moment, you could say, no, mind, I love him. You have that power. You have the ability to transform your relationship by transforming how you see things, how you react to things, how you behave day to day. You have that power It's an amazing power. To not use it means you're going to sink. Think of life as being in this ocean of life. Well, if you don't at least tread water, you're going down. But you could swim, or you could build a surfboard, build a raft, a boat. Some people think of their religion as a boat to help them get across this ocean until they're back with their Father. You have so much power. Do not succumb to hatred for your husband or for anyone else. You see, have you noticed I'm not talking about your husband? I'm not pointing out his flaws. I'm not saying, well, maybe he's this way, and if you do this, he'll change. We don't go there. You know, I started the Marriage Foundation actually out of being a divorce mediator. In 2001, I was a divorce mediator, very well recognized and rich because there were a lot of divorces. I was in San Diego County, and a couple asked me to help them save their marriage because I was an expert in communication. And in those days, everyone thought that marriage was about communication. And so I said, okay, let me look into marriage. And I discovered some things that were mind-blowing. The whole premise of marriage is totally misunderstood in our world. People get married without having any idea. I am included in that. When I first got married, the first time I had no idea. I just wanted to have kids. I wanted to do the whole thing, fit in and all that. And it was ridiculous. I had no idea how to be married. I totally mistreated my wife. My wife totally mistreated me. And we got a divorce, just like most people. Did I hate her? Maybe. Did she hate me? Yeah, probably. And now there's no hint of that in any relationship that I have, because I learned that an important part of being married is having this self-control over how I see things, how I see other people. You know, I heard an expression today. It's so interesting. The expression is observe with empathy. Think about that. Most of us observe with judgment, don't we? And judgment breeds discontent, anger, even hatred. But if we observe with empathy, then what we're seeing is the other person's point of view. We're recognizing what they are going through. And this is very important in marriage. You know, it's not only important in marriage to accommodate your husband and for him to accommodate you and to be respectful and all of that, but to understand each other. And you could say, well, he doesn't understand me at all. And you don't understand him at all. Here's probably the most important thing for you to have as a takeaway. When I began working with couples, and as I was developing the teachings that we now have at the Marriage Foundation, including all these videos, hundreds of videos, articles, and books, and courses for individuals, the takeaway is this: you individually can heal your marriage beyond anything that it used to be. I'll go further, beyond anything you even dreamed it could be, because we're not taught about the benefits of marriage. We're taught to set boundaries. We're taught to confront each other. We're taught to communicate in ways that are precise and get our message across. We're not taught about forgetting about all that and recognizing that all of us have flaws, and we need to see past those flaws with heartfelt love, because that's really what marriage is all about. So the takeaway again is you can do this yourself. It's not just about you. Don't misunderstand. It is about healing your marriage, but starting as you learn about marriage, start with understanding what's going on in your mind and how to open up your heart. You know, it's an interesting thing. Hatred cannot exist in the same place as love. Can't be done. Reminds me of a story. One day, darkness went to God and said, God, I'm totally harassed. I need your help. And God said, well, who's harassing you? And darkness said, light is harassing me. And God said, well, I'll talk to light. And so God called to light, said, come to me. We have a problem. Darkness came to me and said, you're harassing him. And you need to stop doing that. And light said, well, of course, my Lord, I'll do anything for you. But Lord, what is dark? I don't know what darkness is. You see, when you're light, you don't see darkness. When you're all good, you don't see evil. When you're all joy, you don't see suffering. It's just the two of you in your marriage. Infuse your marriage with love, with joy, kindness, sweetness. And then there's no darkness, no hatred. Again, I'm Paul Friedman. I founded the Marriage Foundation so I could teach you how to have that marriage you've always craved, and deservedly so. If you haven't yet, subscribe so you could see more videos like this video too, so other people will see it. I think it's how it works with YouTube. And God bless you. I'm praying for you, and take care.